Your character wants something. They realize what they need. They arrive at / return to a new belief. Supported by X. Your primary goal when starting the process of writing a character should be to answer these 4 questions. The top 3 questions should be answered in chronological order in your film, escalating your character from showing their wants to finding their needs and ultimately revealing their beliefs. This support anchor below is what we call a ghost, the character's history that justifies their perspective, why they believe what they do, or did, because the ghost usually informs their initial beliefs and wants, only for them to change through the course of the movie. Let's look at Dani from Midsommar and answer each of these questions for her. First question. What does Dani want? Recently, her entire family has died, so she wants to have someone there to comfort her and take care of her. It's a very basic role, but one that her boyfriend, Christian, consistently fails to fill. She wants him to stay with her because she is under a delusion that he is a good and loving partner. As the plot develops, Christian and his friend circle decide to take a trip to Sweden to visit a Midsommar festival in order for his buddy Josh to write his senior thesis on it. Dani tags along because she wants to be with Christian. We see Christian's character displayed further here when we find out that he was trying not to let Dani come with them. The supporting pillar for Dani is introduced at the very beginning of the film. Again, this is her ghost. She's been dating Christian for years now. When her family died, he came over and held her through it even though he was reluctant to. She was so needy that she truly believed this minimal effort was a reason to keep him. In many stories, the ghost is revealed about 3/4 of the way through the story. It's the backstory moment that explains how the character landed in the place they are. For a recent example, in The Last of Us, the ghost is the entirety of episode 7, Ellie's backstory that explains her viewpoint of the world, her fears, and her wants. You can place this ghost wherever most fitting and most dramatic in your story. In Midsommar's case, they made the entire story play out in chronological order so you could experience her relationship with Christian at the same pace as her. Second question, what does Dani need? As the trip progresses, she realizes what she needs because she comes to terms with how unloving Christian is. Rather than holding on, she needs him gone and needs someone there who will truly mourn with her and set her on a new path. This realization is a slow escalation through most of the movie and one that she doesn't take well. This Midsommar cult takes her in and mourns with her, sacrificing the others. These sacrifices, murders, and horrifying means of communal feeling are unsettling to Dani because they are foreign and harsh, but she comes to terms with the fact that this is actually what she needs. Third question. What does Dani believe? At the end of the film, we see Dani smile as Christian is burnt to a crisp within the sacrifice chamber. She believes that this was right to rid him of her life because she can find a true family and love now that she has gotten rid of the parasite. It's clear to the viewer that the cult is taking advantage of Dani in her time of need, as many religious entities can, but in her current state, this is something that Dani can't comprehend and a separate theme of the movie from Dani's character arc. This is a fall or a disillusionment arc, as we call it, because Dani falls into a terrible place, but it is right for her, justified by her ghost. There are many ways to write characters, but the basic progression of answering these 4 questions can be applied to all well-written characters, so start there when outlining your own. Thanks for watching this episode, guys. If you enjoyed it or found it informative, consider liking and subscribing. If you thought it could have been better though, first give it a thumbs down and then leave me some constructive criticisms in the comments below. Thanks guys, I'll see you later.